When a partner cheats on their significant other, who is to blame? Well, most certainly the partner who stepped outside of the boundaries of the committed relationship. But what do we say about the people who have no problem going after people who are in obvious committed long-term relationships? I think a really good example of this discourse would be Ariana Grande, and it goes beyond her relationship with Ethan Slater, because I think a lot of people are shocked at Ariana Grande's new single, Yes And, which is obviously a response to the backlash she has gotten for her relationship with Ethan Slater. While many were shocked with this song and this response, I think that this response was completely expected and completely on brand for Ariana Grande if we just take a quick glimpse at her dating history. So we all know in 2016, Ariana Grande started dating Mac Miller. They were coming out with hit songs together, they looked great together, they were walking red carpets together. Everyone loved this relationship. But many of us are unaware of the long-term relationship that Mac Miller was in that he left to be with Ariana Grande. So before Ariana came along, there was a girl that Mac Miller had been dating. They were high school sweethearts. She supported him through everything. They had been together for 6 years. When he started to blow up, she supported him, moved out to California with him. After Mac Miller tragically and suddenly passed away at the age of 26, Nomi took to her Tumblr and wrote a very long blog post talking about her experiences with Mac, how much she adored him, how much she admired him, how devastated she was at his passing. In this blog post, she also revealed that there was overlap between her relationship with Mac and Mac's relationship with Ariana. Nomi also alleged in this blog post that Mac was the one to end things between him and Ariana, unlike the tabloids had been saying, which led to speculation that Ariana's relationship with Pete Davidson happened so quickly simply to spite Mac for breaking up with her. Obviously, that is just an allegation that Nomi has alleged. So if those allegations are true, obviously there is fault on Mac for stepping out of his long-term relationship, but also eyebrows are raised at Miss Ariana. What are you doing messing around with a man in a 6-year relationship? So speaking of Pete Davidson, so after Mac and Ariana broke up, they had been dating for 2.5 years, and within 2 or 3 weeks, Ariana and Pete Davidson hard launched their new relationship. Before Pete and Ariana hard launched, Pete was in a long-term relationship about 2.5 years with Cassie David, the daughter of Larry David. Cassie David later revealed to the media that Pete Davidson dumped her over text message while she was on a family vacation to South Africa, and 2 days after she got dumped via text message, Pete and Ariana hard launched. 3 days before Pete broke up with Cassie, they shared that they had been having conversations about how they were the happiest that they had ever been in their relationship. Within 24 hours of Pete and Ariana hard launching, Cassie observed via Instagram that Pete had already covered up the tattoos that he had gotten in inspiration of her. One of these tattoos was like a little cartoon portrait of Cassie that was on Pete's arm, and then he also had Cassie tattooed on his ring finger. Within a few weeks of Ariana and Pete hard launching, they were engaged, but ultimately they broke up after a 5-month whirlwind romance. Another example we have is when Ariana Grande began dating her soon-to-be ex-husband now, Dalton Gomez. Around the time when Dalton and Ariana went public with their relationship, Dalton's ex, Ricky Barton, posted this on her Instagram story. When you see your ex with the person they told you not to worry about. This led many to speculate that there was also overlap in this relationship. Again, of course, all of the blame does not go into Ariana in any of these circumstances, but I am noticing a pattern of overlap. Another example, and this one honestly makes me very sad. A few years before the ever-talented Naya Rivera tragically passed away, she wrote and released a book. In this book, Naya revealed that her fiance at the time, Big Sean, was cheating on her with Ariana Grande. She even detailed a time where she walked into the house and she caught Ariana downstairs with Big Sean. Naya later found out via the internet that her engagement between her and Big Sean were called off. It was not something that was communicated to her before it was communicated to the tabloids. After this, Ariana and Big Sean proceeded to have a relationship, which ultimately also ended. I personally just don't understand how Big Sean fumbled the bag on Naya Rivera. That is so embarrassing for him. And Ariana, Miss Girl, the entire world knew that these two were engaged. girl, what are you doing? This has been a pattern for Ariana Grande, not just in her adult life, because let's remember Ariana Grande is a 30-year-old woman, but Ariana was doing this a decade ago when she was 20. In 2013, YouTuber and ex-boyfriend of Ariana Grande revealed that Ariana had cheated on him with a singer named Ethan Slater. Jay was very torn up about this infidelity, as he made it very clear in his social media posts. And of course, that brings us to present time with the Ethan and Ariana relationship. As we know, Ethan and Ariana are both going through divorces right now, and they have both been in a relationship that has been highly controversial. Blind items and rumors started to swirl about Ethan and Ariana months before we ever saw these two out and about together. They were seen flirting on the set of Wicked, they were seen kissing in a bar, but rumors, nothing concrete, no photographic evidence. Ariana and her soon-to-be ex-husband Dalton, along with Ethan and his soon-to-be ex-wife Lily J, would even go on double dates together, and Ariana had even held Ethan and Lily's baby more than once. Cross-referencing timelines, it appears that Ethan and Ariana were already hooking up at the time of these double dates. Not long after, Ethan and Ariana went public. Lily J said she was completely blindsided by this entire situation and went on to call Ariana Grande not a girl's girl, which I agree with. I also think, Miss Lily J, your soon-to-be ex-husband is a weak and pathetic man. Also, it will never not be funny to me that these two met on the set of Wicked, where she was playing Glinda the Good Witch and he was playing a munchkin. Almost funnier than the fact that Ethan was hand-selected to play a singing sponge on Broadway. So in this kind of circumstance, when we see a pattern of behavior, does it become an issue where there is dual culpability? Are there two to blame, or is there still just one to blame? Obviously, it takes two to tango. Sometimes there are situations where someone may lie to an individual and say that they're single, and that's kind of a different situation. But I think we have to recognize that there are really agents of chaos out there who really do not give a damn about anyone but themselves and their own happiness. And if we can take away anything from Ariana Grande's new song being released, it's that she does not give a damn. I've said this once and I'll say it again. If you are well into adulthood and you are still cheating, you need therapy and nothing else. You don't need to be in a relationship, you just need therapy. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.